I don't really know why I remember this, but I remember a time when I was lining up for history with a few of my friends. And when people were talking amongst themselves, I was listening into this one conversation about what people were actually sacrificing to go and revise. A few people said sports like football and badminton. Other people said music. One person said they're going to bin off all social interactions for all these exams. I mean, I get it. I understand why people would want to sacrifice all of these things because they want to do as well as possible. But for me, it doesn't personally sit right. Me taking care of my health and continuing my hobbies during my exam period has produced the best results for me. And if that sounds appealing to you, I know it's not appealing to everyone. But if it is appealing to you, then I think you'll really benefit from the advice that I will give in this video today. So we have these people who say they're going to sacrifice all of these things to go and study. But what if you can do both? What if you can organize your day in such a way where you can balance your work, balance your health, and do everything that you want to do? And I'm going to combine those last two things. So like all the social stuff, all the healthy stuff, and you're going to have to balance it with your work. So how do you do that? The main way to do this, and in as few words as possible, all you have to do is just surround all your work blocks with healthy activity. Whether that's socializing, going to the gym, doing some self-improvement habits, anything that's particularly healthy, and you put them all around your work blocks. So what does that mean in practice? My day pretty much looks like this, and let's pretend everything that is an hour or maybe 2 hours. Health, work, health, work, health, work. And that's what it's been for the past maybe 1 to 2 years without me even consciously realizing. I only realized this recently when I wanted to integrate more things into my life, that my routine already is very nailed down. But what does this health work stuff mean? It may sound like utter nonsense at the minute. So more specifically, let's say the first health slot in the morning for me is my morning routine. And the first work block in the morning for me is revising for an exam I have. The next health block, so it goes health, work, health. The next health block I have is going to the gym. And the next work block that I have is doing more revision for these exams. And that continues into the evening. Maybe I'll go for a walk or do some reading. Then I do a bit more revision or do some business work. Then I end off by reading more in the evening. So that's health work in alternating version throughout my day. But what's the benefit of all of this? It may just sound like a normal routine, but I've got 3 main things that it's really helped me with. It's helped me remove the all or nothing mindset that I can only focus on one thing at a time. So if I didn't have any of the health blocks in my day, it would just be work. I'll be focusing on my work all the time. But it's made me realize that I can focus on my work and on my health at the same time, getting good results in both of them, and it doesn't really burden each other. So by me going to the gym at 10 o'clock every morning, it doesn't burden the work I do at 7 a.m. or burden the work I do at 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So you can make progress in more than one thing at once, so long as you manage your time wisely. And the next 2 benefits are sort of linked together. It gives you something to look forward to, and as a result, it removes procrastination altogether. If you know what you're going to be doing in some order every single day, it will just help you to recognize that you do this one thing, then in routine fashion, you go and do the next thing afterwards. There's no real reason for your brain to say, I don't really want to do this, when you've already made that decision beforehand, saying that you have this thing to do and you are going to do it. Especially when you make it fun and you have something to look forward to. I, every single day, look forward to going for a walk in the evening or going to the gym in the morning, because I know there's people there that I enjoy speaking to, or it's just nice to have some time by myself. It removes all the friction to go and follow this short but useful routine that will help you to both prioritize your work and do well in your work, and prioritize your health and be healthy. I don't know. Okay, so now you somewhat understand why alternating environment helps you become more productive, healthier at the same time, while still getting good grades. What do you actually fill these slots with? So I broadly said health and work, and it continues into the evening. What do you want to fill these health slots with? The work is probably quite self-explanatory. You don't need to do the 5, 6, 7 hours of work that I do every single day, when in fact maybe 3 of them are for school and 3 of them are on my business. If you just want to do maybe 4 hours a day, or even less, 2 hours a day, you can still surround all this work with all the healthy things that you actually want to do in your day. So what are the health slots all about? I've categorized the types of things that you could do in these health slots. So the first one is mental health, second one is physical health, and the third one is to do with social interaction and social connection. I feel like to be the happiest person or to be somewhat fulfilled, you should try and have a bit of everything in your day. I know it's not always possible with school or work, or maybe you're just busy on the weekends. But if you can get your mental health working, your physical health working, and interact with people, that will genuinely improve your mental health quite a lot, and it will make you just feel happier in general. So what are a few things that you can do to boost your mental health? I simply meditate for maybe 5-10 minutes, write a couple of things in my journal about what I'm grateful for, but also journal about what I'm thinking about or what I want to achieve in the future. All three of those things in the first health slot in the morning has really helped me to improve the clarity that I have when I start working right afterwards. But also it improves your mental health quite a lot, and it'll just give you a boost for that day. So let's say you use the first slot in the morning straight away for your mental health, you do a bit of work, then you go and focus on something else. That could be physical health, or you go out with your friends or something for the social element. But for physical health, you could simply go to the gym, go for a walk for an hour or half an hour, go running for a little bit. Those are the three main things that I do, but I know there's a lot of sport that other people do. I used to play football, I used to play a little bit of tennis. I know there's a lot of badminton that people like. There's a ton of things that you can do for physical activity. And if you're really struggling to find out things that you can do, a walk for maybe half an hour a day will do you so much good for, one, burning calories, and two, for your mental health too. I recently went on D&V, and the instructor, funny enough, was talking about how good walking is for you. She was reading a book about the science of walking, or something to do with walking, and how it actually boosts your mental health more than you could ever think it does. As opposed to doing all the self-improvement habits, walking is one of them, and if not better than all of them. Walking is something that's incredibly easy to do, and it's an easy way to get your exercise in. Listen to music, listen to a podcast, whatever, so long as you get some sort of physical activity in. And social interaction is quite easy. Speak to your family, friends, go out to see people you haven't seen in a while. All the things that are quite common sense and self-explanatory. But yeah, I hope you found this video helpful. My brain is kind of fried right now. I've been recording for about 2.5-3 hours now, and I haven't recorded all summer, so my voice is going a little bit, and it's probably worth it. So yeah, if you did find this video helpful, I've got a Discord down below in my description, and I'll see you in the next video.